Hey guys, everyone, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, Dark Spider David. Hey guys, David here, back again with a new review. Got a bit of a treat for you guys. In my attempt to keep the magic of Watchmen still alive since the movie's not doing so good in theaters right now, here I have the DC Direct Watchmen figures. Here I got at least my purchases from Series 1, and that is Rorschach and Night Owl. I didn't buy the other two because I wasn't very fond of them. I wasn't too fond of the characters and wasn't too fond of the figures overall. So here we got Night Owl and Rorschach. Now before I get to the figures themselves, I want to talk very briefly about the packaging. I'm not going to go into major detail or anything. But I just love how, I just love how they made the boxes. They just make the figure all the more collectible, and besides doing that, it also provides as a bit of a protection for the figure itself. My figures get an awful lot of dust when they're up on the shelf, when they're, whatever, they're up there. Even within just one day, they get a bunch of dust. So this box serves as sort of a case to protect them from any falling dust. Plus, the box seems awesome. I mean, you got right here at the side some nice Watchmen lettering, and we got a portrait of the character. And we turn to the back, and we got description of the movie, and then a whole photo of the entire series. And then down here we got some icons of the other series. Here we got series 2. And overall the feel of the box just feels great. It feels solid, firm. If you guys get these figures, don't throw away the packaging because they look nice. They look awesome. And they also got Watchmen right here, and they got all the Watchmen. All 6. They look awesome. My one complaint is the fact that the description over here in the back is a description or a synopsis of the movie. It's not necessarily, a character bio on the actual figure itself. That would be nice, but that's just me nitpicking once more. So that's it for the packaging. Let's just open these guys up and get right to the figures. Alright, so here we got the figures out of their packaging. Alright, so I'm going to start off with Rorschach because I got a few things to say about him. Alright, so here we have Rorschach. Being that he's my favorite character out of all the Watchmen, I was highly disappointed. Very disappointed. And I want to start off by saying that I did watch a review of him on YouTube. I did watch a review before I bought this figure. I did know what I was going to get myself into. Yet I was still disappointed. I don't know why. I was still shocked by how they made this figure. Let me explain it to you guys. He's got some articulation here in the arms. You can rotate the arm 360 degrees. You could bend at the elbow. You can rotate his head slightly. Now, I'm fine with his head rotating slightly like that, but why does it have to be in that tilted position, as in he's like, if his head was straight, I wouldn't mind having limited mobility in his head. But it's that tiltness that he has in his head that just makes me like, why? Why do they do this? He's got no body articulation, and his legs are stuck in this walking position. He's stuck like this, making him almost impossible to stand up all on his own. Oh, hey, he did stand up right there. I was actually kind of surprised, but most of the time you're going to need the base. I'll talk about the base in a little while. But this just might be my figure. If you guys have this figure, let me know. But this just might be me. I'm not 100% sure, but his legs could slightly swivel, as you can see right there. I don't know if this is just my figure, but I haven't actually seen anybody else say that. So it might just be mine, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Fortunately, what he lacks in articulation completely, he's almost handicapped. He's almost a statue. But what he lacks in articulation, he makes up for it in great amounts of detail. His coat is very detailed. He's got enormous amount of detailing. He's got even down to the smallest wrinkle. He's even got a rubbery piece right here that represents his little, strap to hold his coat together. He's got the scarf. He's got the fedora. He's got his pimp pants. Look at that. That looks pretty good. He's got his gloves. He's got great detail. I mean, he's got some great detail. Although his mask, I gotta small gripe about his mask. He's got the ink blot, the Rorschach ink blot, but if his mask was slightly more opaque, I think it would have made it a lot more realistic like it is in the movie. But it's still, I'm just nitpicking. It still looks great. It has some nice sculpt, by the way. Nice sculpt. But like I said, it's almost difficult for him to stand up, especially in that walking position, like so. So you're going to need the base. Also, he comes with some accessories. He comes with this infamous grapple gun. And he comes with a second right hand. What you're supposed to do is take out this right hand and, take it out and replace it with this second right hand. That way you can fit the grapple gun into the second right hand. Here's the thing though, here's the part that really pissed me off. I tried and I tried and I tried and I cannot remove this first right fist. I cannot remove it. Why? I have no idea. But I just can't. I tried it really hard. I could barely manage for it to move, barely. This one doesn't have any wrist swivel, but this one does slightly, but I cannot remove the fist. And I cannot replace it with this one so he could go hold his grapple gun. So for my Rorschach figure, no grapple gun. And that bites major ass. So I'm going to set him right here on his base. I'll talk about the base in a little while. Set him back here. Yeah, I was really disappointed with this figure. Even though knowing his lack of articulation, I was still disappointed. Here we got Night Owl. Now, Night Owl was actually kind of surprised. I don't know which one's my favorite. I'll talk about the other figures later on, but this guy, out of these two, this guy's my favorite. This guy has some way better articulation. You could bend at the knee, you could rotate the leg up and down. He's got no waist movement, but still that's good. He's got some arm articulation right there. You can move it outwards and inwards, up and down. You could bend at the elbow, and you even got some nice wrist swivels. And you can rotate the head 360 degrees, and you could tilt it slightly up and down. Now, his costume is incredibly detailed, and it looks very accurate to the one that we see in the movie. Not the comic book, but still, it looks great. He's got the nice, superhero motif. It would be nice to have some boot swivels here and some foot articulation, but other than that, that's fine. His cape is made out of this rubbery material, which, I don't know, it feels good. I mean, judging by the trailers and by the clips, that is what his cape looks like it's made out of, like rubbery type of texture, some sort of fabric that is made out of rubber. And I like how this blends in with the actual figure itself. And it's also part of a piece right here that is part of the figure itself, like I said. He's got no accessories, but he does come with this moon thing on his utility belt. Warning! This moon thing, whatever the hell it is, comes off very easily. You most likely heard this before, but it does. You pop it back in, it'll come off with the slightest touch. It even comes with an elastic band, but that still didn't help. It moved out of the way, and this still managed to fall off. I just gave the elastic band to my mom to hold her hair up. But be careful with that piece. It's very easy to fall off. I'm going to set him on his base. Now, before I do, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the base. Each figure comes with a base like so, modeled like so. Every base looks the same, so you don't have to worry about continuity. And it looks pretty good. It has the nice metallic grill. And each figure comes with either 2 or 3 pegs. Let me pop this one out. It comes with a peg like so. What you're supposed to do with the peg is pop it right under here, like so. It's got 3 points where you could put the peg through, depending on how you want to position your figure. I mostly put them to the far sides so it could fit, his feet. His feet will be within the square of the base. That's just how I do it. And there is a peg under each foot. It's mostly the right foot. It's mostly on the right foot. So you fit the peg in through the base, and then you fit the foot with the hole into the peg, like so. And there you got him standing. Looks pretty good. And each figure comes with a clip like so. And this clip, or like this. And each clip could connect each base, so you could have like a whole stage with all your Watchmen characters put together. Hold on a sec, let me see if I can get these guys connected. Alright, so here we have Night Owl and Rorschach with their bases connected. Like you see here, you could connect all the bases of all the Watchmen characters that you got, and you could have like a whole assortment going on here. You could put them up on the shelf, and they'll look great. So, Night Owl, I give him an 8.7 out of 10. B plus. I was really surprised with this figure. It is awesome. Pick it up if you see him, if you're a fan of Watchmen. Rorschach, I give him a 7.0 out of 10. C minus. I barely give him that grade because I'm a fan of Rorschach. So if you're a fan of Rorschach or if you're a fan of Watchmen and you want to be and if you're a completist and you want to get all the figures from all of the series, all the DC Direct figures, then go ahead and pick up Rorschach. But if you're not any of those things, then go ahead and skip on that figure. I mean, if he was a figure like any other and he wasn't, a favorite of mine, a favorite character, I would give him a much lower grade. But he's Rorschach. He's awesome. I just picked the figure up. So that's it for this review, guys. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you around.